I admit, before I started on my script, I did a little Googling on some happiness is quotes. Let me share with you what I found. Martha Washington says that happiness is not a matter of events, but a tide of the mind. Albert Camus says that happiness is the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. Stacey Charter says that happiness is some abstract concept of life rooted in the wealth of human endeavors and is a manifestation of hedonic pleasure, whatever that means. This sounds incredibly elusive, right? So let me tell you what. After 3 pages of searching, I gave up. I might as well tell you what happiness means to me on a personal level. Happiness was the kind of feeling I got on special occasions. It was the kind of feeling when I first opened my birthday present and found my favorite Bumblebee toy in it. Happiness was the kind of feeling when I opened my first Christmas present and found my favorite Pokemon figurine in it. Happiness was also the kind of feeling when I got my PSLE results and knew that I could go on a trip to America. So these sources of happiness seems a little childish right now, but trust me, that was all that mattered to the younger me, right? Transformers, all the different gifts on different occasions, and various trips overseas as well. So that was happiness. When I transitioned into secondary school, I had quite a different concept of what happiness means to me. Happiness was coming home after a long tiring day with no homework, being able to lie in the bed, switch on the air conditioner, and enjoy the cool air whilst reading a book of 3 kingdoms. No. Happiness was being able to enjoy a bowl of hot, steaming laksa with friends after a 1-hour math lesson that really seemed more like 3 hours. That's your happiness? Happiness was being able to go on evening jogs with my father whilst listening to my favorite Maroon 5 music. Dude, are you serious? So that was the thing. In secondary school, different people told me different things about what happiness is. My peers frowned upon what gave me happiness. Society and the media told me what happiness should look like. Becoming a millionaire, billionaire before turning 30, for example. My parents told me, boy, if you don't work hard now, you cannot get a good job and you cannot earn good money. And you can't get happiness. So, to me, that was what happiness was. And now given this topic, I started to think a bit more deeply and more seriously about what happiness meant to me. But the difference is, happiness was not just a physical thing, no longer mere gratification from getting things per se. But it's not so much that I've grown out of it, I still love Pokemon and I still love Bumblebee, rather that I started to look for something less of a transactional nature, less fleeting, things that I wouldn't just get and ask, what now? So now I realized what truly makes me happy. Happiness is time spent with my family, time spent bonding over a meal at McDonald's, time spent simply watching television together in the living room, time spent in simple outings to the nearest NTUC supermarket, for example. Happiness is time spent with my family. Happiness is family. Thank you.